Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 3rd of January 1961, the United States of America severed its diplomatic relationship with Cuba and closed its embassy in Havana. The earlier overthrow of President Batista by Fidel Castro's 26th of July movement in 1959 had brought about a dramatic change in US-Cuban relations. American President Dwight D. Eisenhower initially recognized the new socialist government, but the situation quickly deteriorated as Cuba introduced agrarian reforms and nationalized US-owned interests. In response, the USA stopped buying Cuban sugar and banned the sale of oil, so Castro's government turned to the USSR for economic assistance. This led to a further deterioration of relations with America. However, a complete trade embargo only came about after Cuba nationalized the 3 American-owned oil refineries in the country in October 1960. Further nationalizations over the next 3 months, including that of private property owned by Americans, led the Eisenhower administration to cut all diplomatic ties with Cuba on the 3rd of January. Meanwhile, a group of Cuban exiles in the USA were trained by the CIA to overthrow Castro's government. This plan, which resulted in the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, was followed through by John F. Kennedy after he became the 35th President of the USA less than 3 weeks after the closure of the embassy. Diplomatic relations between Cuba and the United States were restored on the 20th of July 2015 under the Obama administration, although the trade embargo continued. Nevertheless, restrictions were reinstated under President Trump and continued under Joe Biden.